Kim Jong-un at the demilitarized zone that separates North and South Korea. You're looking at live pictures right now from the pool. This is just moments away, just feet away from where the actual line of demarcation is at. He will be the first American president to meet with a North Korean leader at the DMZ. The meeting comes just days after President Trump first tweeted he would like to meet him on his trip to the demilitarized zone for a handshake. And again, we expect the President Trump, any moment to come out, and then if it goes to plan as described by President Trump, we do expect Kim Jong-un also to arrive, and then they would have at least a handshake. We seem to be getting some sort of indication that it's about to happen. As we do wait for this, let's go to Richard Engel, who's at the demilitarized zone, reporting for us. And Richard, as we watch some of these live pictures, it looks like it's ready to happen right now. We see President Trump actually coming out, and let's listen in. Goes to plan as described by President Trump, we do expect Kim Jong-un also to arrive, and then they would have at least a handshake. We seem to be getting some sort of indication that it's about to happen. As we do wait for this, let's go to Richard Engel, who's at the demilitarized zone, reporting for us. And Richard, as we watch some of these live pictures, it looks like it's ready to happen right now. We see President Trump actually coming out, and let's listen in.
Prezidenti. Rahmat. Nahotki Koreyaga sotilib ketdi? Nahotki Koreyani sotib oldi? Shimoliy Koreya akshga sotilib ketdimi? Nahotki shunday bo'lgan ekan? Qaranglar, Tramp ketyapti. Rekord ular. Ikkinchi marta otishga kim keldi? Trump qo'yiladi ekan. Shimoliy Koreya prezidenti. Shimoliy Koreya sotib ketdi Amerikaga. AQSh sotyapti.
Good to see you again. I've never expected to meet you at this place. If your excellency take a step forward, you will be the first U.S. president to cross this line.
Get out of the way.
Move. Move. Clear. All of you. Clear. No.
Hey.
Very good.
Come on.
Come on.
Move.
Guys.
Wait till they move.
Come on, guys.
Wait till they move. Thank you, Mr. President.
No.
This is a great moment.
Big moment. Big moment. Big progress. Tremendous progress.
Yes, we go.
Okay, guys, come on. Come on. Come on. Straight, keep going straight. They're going straight.
I might have failed that.
I was in Japan. And then I was and you said yes. I said yes. Hey, Triple, well done.
How do you feel?
Feel great. It's a great honor to be here. Stop. Great honor.
Okay.
As you can see, this shows that nobody has expected this moment.
I don't have a shot. Mr. President, U.S. school right here. U.S. school right here.
Chairman Kim, how do you feel? 김 위원장님, 어떻게 기분이 어떠십니까?
오늘 미국 대통령이 물리선을 넘어서 우리 땅을 밟았는데 사상 처음으로 우리 땅을 밟은 미국 대통령이 되셨습니다.
President Trump has just walked across the demarcation line that made him the first U.S. president to visit our country.
이 행동 자체만 보시지 말고 이 트럼프 대통령께서 분리선을 넘어서 가신 거는 다시 말하면 좋지 않은 그 과거를 청산하고 앞으로 좋은 판단을
qaranglar, ovozni jim qilib qo'yishdi. Nimalar deyapti? Nahotki Rossiyaga qarshi ilgajilayotgan bo'lsa? Qaranglar, ovozi eshitilmay qoldi. Yo'q, demak bu majlislar sirli bo'lgan. Rossiyadan bektiqcha butun dunyodan bektiqcha bo'lgan.
You were in Japan for the G20. We came over and I said, hey, I'm over here. I want to call Chairman Kim. And we got to meet, and stepping across that line was a great honor. A lot of progress has been made. A lot of friendships have been made, and this has been in particular a great friendship. So I just want to thank you. That was very quick notice, and I want to thank you.
내가 지금 얘기하고 싶은 거는 아주 무한한 영광이다라는 얘기입니다. 내가 G20에 왔다가 한국에 오게 되니까 그때 김 위원장한테 전화를 하고 연락을 해서 한번 만나야 되겠다라고 했습니다. 그러니까 오랜 승부를 하지 않았는데도 즉각 응답해 주셔서 대단히 감사드립니다. 우리는 즉각 아주 엄청난 많은 진전을 이루었다고 생각합니다. 그리고 영광입니다.
So we're going to go inside. We're going to talk for a little while about different things, and a lot of really positive things are happening, and I'm glad you could be here to see it. But tremendous positivity, really great things are happening, and in a lot of places. But we met and we liked each other from day one, and that was very important.
조금 있다가 우리가 시간을 보내서 서로 그 얘기를 좀 할 예정입니다. 지금까지 우리는 대단한 그러한 진전을 이루었습니다. 우리는 서로 만나자마자 서로 아주 느낌이 좋았습니다. 그리고 서로 좋아하고 있습니다. 아마도 많은 진전을 이룰 수 있을 것 같습니다.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I would invite him right now to the White House.
Guys, back. Stay behind me. I won't push him.
Back up. Come on. Do your job. Come on, let's go. Come on, play ball, man. That's all I'm asking.
Mark.
Great mind, political history of the world.
앞에 좀만 나오세요.
Such day will come.
It's a great day really for the world if you think about it. Beyond North Korea, South Korea, it's a great day for the world, and it's an honor for me to be here. And thank you both very much. I'm the U.S. school. I'm the U.S. school. I'm the U.S. school. Come here. Thank you. No, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Excuse me, official. Reschedule. I don't have a shot. No, I don't have a shot.
Has presented such a big hope to the 80,000 Syrian people and for the whole world. So I look forward to the progress being made in your subsequent dialogue.
Well, I want to thank everybody. Thank you all for being here. I have to say that when I first became president of the United States, there was great conflict in this area, great conflict. And now we have just the opposite. And it's my honor, and it's the chairman's honor, I can say we work well together. And Mr. President, thank you.
내가 또 얘기해야 될 것은 내가 처음 대통령을 취임했을 때 이 그 한반도에는 상당히 많은 갈등과 그런 의심의 의혹이 있습니다. 그런데 이제 완전히 반대가 되었습니다. 엄청나게 많은 그런 진전이 있었고 그런 그 맥락에서 두 분 정상께 감사드립니다.
나도 이 자리를 보는 게 아주 밝은 앞을 관망할 수 있는 이런 순간을 마련하는 데 커다란 공헌을 하신 분들께 감사의 말씀을 드리겠습니다.
I would like to also take this opportunity to express my gratitude for all your assistance.
Okay, switch back to the list. All of us. To the back. All of us together. Yes. Back to the yellow line, guys. Back to the yellow line.
Hold it.
Press.
Stop. Press. Stop and press. Quick.
Yeah, he got
I'm sure you did. Are you guys okay? That was a lot. I know.
And history was made, as you can see there, President Trump meeting with Kim Jong-un as well as Moon Jae-in, the president of South Korea, and Kim Jong-un saying that this was a moment in history, that a U.S. president had crossed over and was in North Korea for the first time. And after they had that short walk, they're now on the South Korean side in the building adjacent to these three blue UN buildings. We are not sure what they will be discussing, but during this entire meeting, which seemed to have been put together last minute, according to what the president says, it turned out to be a historic moment. And our chief foreign correspondent, who has been at the DMZ, has been there watching all the comings and goings in the lead up to this. Richard Engel, as you saw this, that you could not help but think of the historic moment, certainly, of a U.S. president walking across that demarcation line that you have so well described to us throughout your reporting.
This has never happened before. Technically, the United States and North Korea are at war. This demilitarized zone has been in place since the end of the Korean War, or since the two sides stopped fighting, and it was built for this purpose. It was built for international diplomacy. It was built as a safe space where hostile parties could come together. Many U.S. presidents have visited the DMZ, but no U.S. president until just a short while ago.
Great. Been great. Very historic. They were just saying, one of the folks from the media was saying this could be a very historic moment, and I guess that's what it is. But I enjoyed being with you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Let's move.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, back out the door, please. Back out the door.
Thanks. Straight up back. Straight back out, guys. Thank you.
Straight back out. Go ahead.
President Trump, Kim Jong-un, short comments with the press, now being asked to leave, as you can probably see. Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner with the president during his G20 trip. You can see Mike Pompeo there, Secretary of State, as well as...
Hozir aziz do'stlar qarab turinglar. Trampni o'g'lini ko'rsataman.
난 앞으로 박과와 이런 훌륭한 관계가 남들이 예상 못하는 그런 계속 좋은 일들을 계속 만들면서 우리가 앞으로 해야 될 일들에 맞다드는 그런 난관과 장애를 견인하는 극복하는 그런 신비로운 그런 힘으로 될 거라고 확신합니다.
If it was not for our excellent relations between the two of us, it would not have been possible to have this kind of opportunity. So I would like to use this strong relation to create more good news, which nobody expects in the past, and also to propel the good relationship with our country.
White House photographer, come down, please.
Well, I want to thank you, Chairman. You hear the power of that voice. Nobody's heard that voice before. He doesn't do news conferences, in case you haven't heard it. And this was a special moment. And this is, I think, really, as President Moon said, this is a historic moment, the fact that we're meeting. And I want to thank Chairman Kim for something else. When I put out the social media notification, if he didn't show up, the press was going to make me look very bad. So you made us both look good, and I appreciate it. But we've developed a great relationship. I really think that if you go back 2.5 years and you look at what was going on prior to my becoming president, it was a very, very bad situation, a very dangerous situation for South Korea, for North Korea, for the world. And I think the relationship that we've developed has meant so much to so many people. And it's just an honor to be with you, and it was an honor that you asked me to step over that line, and I was proud to step over the line. I thought you might do that. I wasn't sure, but I was ready to do it, and I want to thank you. It's been great. It's been great. Very historic. They were just saying, one of the folks from the media was saying this could be a very historic moment, and I guess that's what it is. But I enjoyed being with you, and thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Move. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, back out the door, please. Back out the door. Thanks. Straight up back. Straight back out, guys. Thank you. Straight back out. Thanks. Go ahead.
President Trump, Kim Jong-un, short comments with the press, now being asked to leave. As you can probably see, Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner with the president during his G20 trip. You can see Mike Pompeo there, Secretary of State, as well as others there with the president. Very short remarks as they now undertake what appears to be a meeting. The details have not been put out necessarily of what they will be talking about or for how long at this moment. But we have, as you've seen, these very pictures of this historic moment of President Trump walking across, as he said, he stepped over the line, and stepping over the line here, Richard Engel still with us at the moment.
The chairman of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, that President Trump saying without that bond and friendship, things would have been worse, potentially even have led to war. The reality is the tension